Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. Now the news in detail. Rangoli Competition organized at SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Shrujini program held at SSM Department of SAIL RSP in a hybrid mode.
Hot strip mill 2 of SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant surpassing new milestones. देश के नाम एक रंगोली सजाओ रंगोली competition organized at Community Center, Sector 1 of Steel Township of SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant.
Raw material handling plant of SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant registers considerable growth in calendar year 2021. Karamveer Award presented at Public Relations Department of SAIL RSP.
Pipes of different grades manufactured in SAIL RSP used for major national projects. SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant organizing Rangoli Competition on the theme देश के नाम एक रंगोली सजाओ to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
All 19 QC teams of SAIL RSP awarded under different categories in the 35th National Convention on Quality Concepts, Program on Electrical Safety and Indian Electrical Rules held at RSP.
Shrujini Melagam Awards function held at Hot Strip Mill of SAIL RSP. देश के नाम एक रंगोली सजाओ Rangoli competition organized at various community centers of Steel Township of SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant.
Team of CPP1 employees of SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant conferred with Utkash Award for fabrication of screen supporting structure of new CHP Surya Namaskar program organized by RSP schools on the occasion of Makar Sankranti.
News in detail. Rangoli competition was organized at Ispat English Medium School Sector 20 premises by SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant for its employees and their family members on 21st January 2021 to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The theme was Desh Ke Naam Ek Rangoli Sajao. Mr. A.K. Nayak, CGM, TA and CSR presided over the concluding session and handed over the prizes to the winners of the competition. Present on the occasion were Mr. B.K. Raut, GM in charge SW, PH, Sports and other officers of the plant. Ms. Lakshmi Priya Patra, wife of Mr. Ranjan Kumar Kushmer of Town Engineering Department from Community Center, Sector 16, emerged as the winner of the competition. The second and third prizes were won by Mrs. Shashmita Khandwal, wife of Mr. Chittasen Khandwal of Plate Mill Department, and Mrs. Chudamani Murmu, wife of Mr. Pandev Kumar Maji of BIM Tensa, respectively. The Rangoli was adjudged by the panel of judges comprising Mrs. Deepa Lavangade, Deputy CMO, Town Engineering Public Health, Mrs. Jyoti Orea, Senior Manager Personnel, and Mr. Manoj Kumar Chaudhary, Art Teacher of IEMS Sector 20. Mr. Raghu Padi, Assistant Manager Sports, coordinated the event. It may be noted that the competition was held at two stages. The preliminary round was conducted in all the 15 community centers of the Steel Township as well as in Odisha group of mines wherein more than 200 persons participated. The first prize winners of each of the center took part in the apex level competition held today. The participants have also been encouraged to participate in the Desh Ke Naam Ek Rangoli Sajao competition organized by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India in online mode by uploading the photos of their Rangolis in the website. Online Shrujini program was organized at Silicon Steel Mill of SAIL Rorkla Steel Plant on 20th January 2021. Mr. Kartikeya Behera, CGM, CRM, SSM, SPP, PP handed over the awards to the winners of Shrujini Creativity Scheme. Present on the occasion were Mr. C.R. Mishra, GM in charge SSM and other senior officers of the department. Ms. Chaitali Das, GM in charge BE and IED along with Mr. B.K. Behera, AGM IED joined the event online. Their program was held in a hybrid mode with physical presence limited to few employees, including executives in adherence to COVID guidelines. Mr. Kartikeya Behera congratulated the awardees and highlighted the achievements brought about by the prestigious, creative and innovative suggestions and encouraged all to contribute for restoring the past glory of the department. In all, 95 suggestions were awarded, of which 83 have already been implemented. Cash award to the tune of Rs 20,450 were disbursed for the purpose. One-time savings brought about by the suggestion was worth Rs 1.06 crores, while the recurring benefit amounts to Rs 9.61 lakhs. Mr. B.K. Behera gave a brief on the status of Shrujini in the plant and department in particular. At the outset, Mr. D. Banerjee, GM SSM, welcomed the gathering, while Mr. B. Das, GM SSM, proposed a formal vote of thanks. The function was coordinated by Mr. B.K. Sahu, Manager SSM.
Raw material handling plant of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant excelled in its production, productivity and performance in the calendar year 2021 in spite of COVID-induced challenges. Base mix stacking, wagon unloading and iron ore lump screening saw an average growth rate of more than 15% over the previous year. Ore dispatch and base mix dispatch registered a growth of 16 and 17% respectively. Similarly, dispatch and sinter recorded a growth of 21.6%. Similarly, coke crushing and flux crushing rose by 16 and 35% respectively. The unit also recorded highest base mix stacking of 7,97,714 ton in May 2021, highest base mix dispatch of 7,61,897 ton in July 2021, best ever total dispatch without sinter of 11,62,204 ton in August 2021 and best ever total dispatch with sinter of 12,20,251 ton in July 2021. Highest flux crushing of 1,01,340 ton was registered in February 2021 and highest coke crushing of 54,765 ton in May 2021. Several new facilities were commissioned in RMHP to improve its overall performance. These include an anti-collision system in bucket wheel reclaimer 3 and stacker cum reclaimer phase 3 and radio modem in barrel 4, 5, 6, 7, stacker cum reclaimer and bucket wheel reclaimer 3 phase 3. Belt weighing systems was also commissioned and stabilized in belt conveyors 15, 16, 214, 223, 124 and 107. Industrial AC was installed in all yard equipments of phase 3. Modified CRD system was fabricated, erected and commissioned in paddle feeder 3 and auto proportioning of base mix was introduced in phase 2. All these helped in coping up with the rising production trend of the plant and encash the favorable market condition during the pandemic. A Karamveer Award presentation was organized at Public Relations Office of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 19th January. Ms. Archana Satpathy, DGM PR and COC presided over the function and handed over the Certificate of Appreciation and a trophy to Mr. Buddhadev Hathi, OCT TV PR. The award also comprised a letter of appreciation for the spouse. Present on the occasion were Ms. Shubhra Rajeshwari, Assistant Manager Personnel, and other officers and employees of Public Relations, Raj Bhasha and Rourkela Steel Television. Mr. Hathi was recognized for making short films to mark the 100 million ton hot metal production on energy management and safety for presentation in the Green Tech Award competitions and on dengue and COVID awareness. He was also instrumental in designing a number of hoardings on health, safety and environment for display across the township and in the plant. The program was coordinated by Mr. C.K. Sharma, Manager PR.
pipe plant of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has carved a niche for itself by making different grades of electrical resistant, welded and spiral welded pipes to suit the needs of the customers. In the year 2021, the mill had supplied pipes for use in many important projects in the oil and natural gas, thermal and lift irrigation sectors. On 1st December 2021, RSP was successfully enlisted with Messrs Engineers India Limited for the first time for supply of IS 3589 grade ERW and SW pipes and the prestigious API grade ERW pipes. This has opened up many new opportunities for the plant to venture into the niche market segment of pipes. With the revival of its pipe coating plant, RSP has started supplying epoxy fusion bonded coating 150 micron minimum. This has helped in catering to the needs of thermal projects. The plant has supplied 27 km spiral welded pipes in IS 3589 FE 410 grade in 762 mm outer diameter 8 mm wall thickness to Messrs NTPC Kanhaiya. It has also supplied SW pipes with inside and outside anti-rust preventive coatings in 32-inch and 48-inch to Messrs L&T for their Buxar site thermal project. For the first time, prestigious API grade ERW pipes with end caps were supplied to Messrs Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited in the challenging 8.5 by 8-inch segment. In its maiden effort, it supplied 19 km each for Messrs to IOCL and Messrs BPCL in API grade ERW pipes in different diameters and thicknesses. RSP also has to its credit the supply of SW pipes with 100% ultrasonic testing and 3% radiographic testing of total number of pipes for various MLIP mega lift irrigation project carried out by Government of Odisha. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is organizing a Rangoli competition for its employees and their family members on the theme Desh ke naam ek Rangoli Sajao to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The preliminary round of the competition was organized successfully in all the 15 community centers of the steel township as well as in the Odisha group of mines. The competition evoked an enthusiastic response from its employees and their family members. More than 200 persons participated in the event. The participants were also encouraged to participate in the Desh Ke Naam Ek Rangoli Sajao competition organized by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India in online mode by uploading the photos of the Rangolis in the website. The first prize winners of each of the centers will now take part in the apex level competition to be held at RSP on 21st January 2022. Wherein a panel of judges will be evaluating the hues and the thematic presentation of the colorful rangolis.
Hot strip mill 2 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is leaving no stone unturned to strengthen its stabilization process. On 14 January, yet another feather was added to its cap when the mill rolled out 100 coils for the first time ever since the recommencement of rolling began on 31st October 2021. Earlier, it made coils with 1830 mm width and 15 mm thickness, which is a niche segment in the steel market. The customized products made in this mill with its quality and product range would give an edge to the company over another players in the market. The mill has also commenced dispatch of its prime products to various stockyards and customers both by rail as well as by road. This state-of-the-art hot strip mill has a capacity to roll out 3 million ton of world-class HR coils per annum. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is organizing a series of competitions to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. In line with the Desh Ke Naam Ek Rangoli Sajao Rangoli Competition, an initiative of Ministry of Culture, Government of India, RSP has launched a Rangoli competition for its employees and their family members. On 15 January 2022, a Rangoli competition was organized at Community Centre Sector 1. Ms. Diptimai Kamila, daughter of Vijay Kumar Kamila of Pipe Plant, emerged as the winner of the competition. The Rangoli competitions are being organized in the first phase by 15 community centres in the Steel Township and 3 mines units. The theme of the competition is creating designs on 75 years of triumph of Indian independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The winner from each of the community centres, mines, units will be sponsored for participating at the apex level competition and will have a face-off against each other. The final competition will be held at RSP, wherein a panel of judges will evaluate the thematic and colourful rangolis.
All the 19 quality circle teams of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP were awarded under different categories in the 35th National Convention on Quality Concepts, that is NCQC, held in a hybrid mode at Coimbatore from 27 to 30 December 2021. The function was organized in collaboration with PSG Institute of Technology and Applied Research, and RSP participated in this competition in virtual mode. The theme of the convention was involving people through quality concepts to make India a global leader. In all, 2021 case studies on quality circles and allied concepts participated in the convention from all over the country, of which 1,499 were present virtually and 522 teams attended physically. 12 teams, namely Parivartan, Blast Furnace, Sankalp, HSM, Urja, EMD, Pioneer, A&I, Nai Udan, SMS2, Samadhan, SMS1, Milan, SMS1, Tejas, NPM, Arjun, RNC Lab, Genesis, RMHP, Focus and Megamind from Roll Shop of RSP received the Par Excellence Award, which is the highest award. 4 teams got the Excellence Award. They are Abhishkar, Kokovan, Aradhana, RMHP, Kirtiman and Swabhiman, SP3. The 3 teams that bagged the distinguished award were Maramat, that is shops, Sudhar, refractories, and Udaya from oxygen plant. QCFI Rourkela chapter was also adjudged as the second best chapter among B category in national level. Mr. Gopal Sahu of SMS 1 Samadhan QC bagged a prize in slogan competition. Mr. AC Sarkar CGM Quality and Mr. C Samal GM RCL coordinated and facilitated the event at the plant level with the support of all the concerned HODs. A 3-day program on electrical safety and Indian electrical rules was held at CPTI Rourkela Steel Plant on 6 to 8 January 2021. In all, 16 employees from Rourkela Steel Plant and Bhilai Steel Plant attended the program. The session focused on basics of Indian electricity rules and statutory inspection procedure of electrical equipment, shutdown procedure and safety rules pertaining to maintenance of electrical equipments and their safety, use of safety appliances and application of safety symbols, etc. were also demonstrated. Behavioral safety in electrical operation and maintenance systems and various firefighting practices in electrical installations were also covered. Safe operation and maintenance of various key equipment were discussed at length. Topics on static electricity, arc flash hazards and remedial measures and overall electrical safety were explained through audio-visual presentation. For better internalization, case studies on electrical accidents with specific reference to recent incidents were some of the exercises given to the participants. The sessions were conducted by in-house faculty from different departments. The program was coordinated by Mr. P.K. Raut, HEM CPTI and Mr. S.K. Naik, Senior Instructor CPTI.
The Shrujini Melakam Award function was organized at the hot strip mill of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant recently. Mr. D. Datta, CGM HSM, was the chief guest of the function. Mr. R.K. Mudli, CGM HSM 1, Ms. Chaitali Das, GM BE and IEG were the guests of honor. The function was attended by the officers, awardees and the employees of the department. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Datta congratulated the Shrujini Award winners and urged the employees to think of creative ways and enhance productivity with optimal utilization of resources. He praised the endeavors of the collective for expanding the product basket with new grades of steel and execution of stringent orders amid COVID-19 pandemic by using innovative means. Mr. Muduli encouraged employees to brainstorm and come up with innovative ideas to remain relevant. He urged the collective to set new benchmarks worth of emulation. Ms. Chaitali Das elaborated on the overall concept and status of Shrujini Creativity Scheme in the plant. In all, 252 suggestions were awarded on the occasion. Out of this, 172 have been implemented and cash award to the tune of Rs 13,000 have been given. Around 700 fresh suggestions were collected during the Mela. Mr. A.K. Pujari, Senior Manager HSM Operation, coordinated the program. SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is organizing a series of competitions to mark the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. In line with the Desh Ke Naam Ek Rangoli Sajao Rangoli Competition, an initiative of Ministry of Culture Government of India, RSP has launched a Rangoli competition for its employees and their family members. The Rangoli competitions are being organized in the first phase by 15 community centers in the Steel Township and 3 mine units. The theme of the competition is creating designs on 75 years of triumph of Indian independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The winner from each of the community centers or mines units will be sponsored for participating at the apex level competition and will have a face-off against each other. The final competition will be held at RSP, wherein a panel of judges will evaluate the thematic and colorful rangolis. In this series, on 14th January 2022, a Rangoli competition was organized at Sector 14 Community Center. Ms. Lakshmi Priya Sahu, daughter of Mr. Dipti Ranjan Sahu, Senior Operator, FMM, bagged the first prize in the competition. Similar competitions are also being organized in different sectors by the community centers, in which the employees of RSP and their wards are enthusiastically participating and showcasing their skills and creativity.
The innovative and enterprising team of CPP1 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has successfully fabricated the screen supporting structure of new CHP. The low-cost innovative idea has helped in improving the safe working condition and improving the production and performance of the unit. In a function organized at the department recently, Mr. B.S. Kartha, CGM Power, handed over the Utkash Award with cash and certificates to Mr. P.K. Tripathi, Assistant Manager, Mr. M.K. Sen, Senior Technician, Mr. B. Kerketta, Senior Technician, Mr. A. Behra, Senior Technician, Mr. T. Bahadur, Senior Technician, Mr. C. Nayak, Senior Technician, Mr. P. Tigga, Senior Technician, Mr. D. Das, Master Technician, Mr. R. C. Kujur, Senior Technician, Mr. R. K. Patel, OCT, Mr. P. Malik, Master Technician, Mr. S. Jojo, Senior Technician, for this commendable job. Present on the occasion were Mr. N. C. Parida, GM, O&M, CPP1, Mr. R. B. Dung, GM Electrical, and sectional representatives and other officials of the department. Mr. Kerketta emphasized and appreciated this type of collective job, which has direct impact on techno-economics of CPP1 and in the development of skilled manpower in the organization. He also encouraged the employees to take up more challenging jobs for enhancing the performance of the department. Mr. Parida in his speech focused on development of skills by fabricating this type of critical equipment. Mr. Dung told to inculcate this culture of in-house fabrication of critical equipment and involve more employees to be rewarded. Mr. P.K. Tripathi, Assistant Manager, CPP1, coordinated the event in association with the department. In adherence to the instructions of Ministry of Education, Government of India, Surya Namaskar programs were organized through online mode by the schools of Rourkela Steel Plant to mark Makar Sankranti. The programs were organized as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. The health benefits of Surya Namaskar were also taught to the students, and they were encouraged to take up the Surya Namaskar on day-to-day basis to have a healthy lifestyle. The students were also encouraged to register on the yoga portal of the Ministry of Ayush, Yoga Certification, 75 Surya Namaskar. That's all for the news today. Namaskar.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.